Hello everybody, welcome back. If you haven't already watched part one, then you may want to go and watch the part one section where I've just basically had my makeup like this, taken it all off and put it back on, and I've come to this now. So what I'm going to show you next is how I apply the setting powder, which is said to make it, I think it's sweat proof, waterproof and smudge resistant. In my own experience, it does make it a lot longer lasting than when I wear it without. I find if I'm out in a party and I go like this, the chances are I'll have a dark scrape across my face without it on, and it will just rub it off a little bit when I've actually got the setting powder on. Now, what I would also like to say is that when I first bought the setting powder, the only one I could get at the time was original, the original colour, which was just like talcum powder, it's just white. And what I found for my complexion when I used that, my face looked like I was dead. I looked really grey. It looked like someone had blown some ash across my face. Even as much as I brushed it in, it just left me with a really, really grey finish, and I just hated it. So what I found, I didn't use it again after that. But a good thing is that now there are, I don't know if they're new, but I've just found out though that there are 3 shades now. So there's original, cool beige, and warm saffron, which is the darkest one. And if you're my complexion or something nearby, I say that you get warm saffron. So this is what it looks like. Oh, I don't think you can see that actually. Let me get closer. Can you see that? There we go. So instead of it being like really, really white powder, which just looks so ridiculous when I put it on, you know, we've got some brown powder now. So let's see how this goes. Right, now what they tell you to do is put it on liberally. So put a lot of it on, so it really gets in there. So let's go. I put it everywhere. I think sometimes I really put too much, but oh my god, look at my top. Oh my god. Okay, I've taken it too far today. But anyways, maybe I'm just showing you. Maybe you shouldn't put this much. Okay, right. So I put it on, and what you'll find when you put this on, also, you get more of a matte finish as opposed to a kind of shiny, oilier finish. So once you put it on everywhere, well, on the instruction thing I read today, it said to put. Look at my top. Oh my gosh. Anyways, to put it on for 2 minutes or something. Let me check in my bag. Right, setting powder instructions. Maybe I should have read this before I put this on my face. Okay, so it says, pat on setting powder generously over covered area. Okay, so I did put some over. I put a lot here. I put a lot there too. I put a bit of makeup there too. Okay, cool. And then wait 2 minutes and then brush off excess using a makeup brush. Okay, I didn't use the pad because unfortunately this one didn't come with one. And also the pad, it's like a little, you know, pad that you buff your face like that with. It will look so brown and it's working for me. But if you get the pad with it, then I'd say use that. It wouldn't go all over the place like this. It's a lot more controlled. So anyway, just use this to brush off the excess. Now me personally, I actually prefer the more wet finish because I don't like my face to look dry. But if you prefer the more matte finish, like this, then I'd say possibly this will be the one for you. Now, as you can see, I look kind of, not ghosty, but, well, it's got a matte finish now. It's really weird, I don't know. It's alright, I guess. But when it was the white powder, it was like this, but just overly so much more white. Now I'm all covered up. If I was going out, I'd put on the powder because I know that once I get out, if I'm going out to a party and my body starts to heat up, I find that it just seems to get a bit more moistened and it doesn't look so matte. But if I'm just going out day to day, then I leave it without the powder on top of it. But what I like to do anyway, even if I'm going a bit matte, I have to draw for the matte blush, because right about now my face has got no expression, nothing. So that's just me personally. I don't know. I just like to. This is just my thing though. Right, I had some lip liner, but it's not in here now for some reason. Right. So there I go. I got my eyeliner. Actually, let me put this on and then I'll just come back. I'll do that. Okay. Ta-da! Right, actually, I'm saying tada, but all I did was put on eyeliner. Anyway, so this is not, I'm not a makeup artist, as I said, as you can obviously see, but this will get me out to work. This is like the day-to-day work look if I'm wearing makeup. So, you know, as I said, when we started, there was, didn't put any lip liner on though. Come on, man, slipping. Anyways, so, yeah, as you can see, you can't see the blemishes. Let's come in close so you can really have a nosy. Oh, it's gone purple. Let me see. Yep. None on my cheek. No. Okay. So I really hope that's helped somebody. Let me take this off my hand actually. Yeah, I really hope this has helped someone. And give it a try, you know, if it works. I really do hope it works for you as well. As I showed you, my face, it can get very, very dark. Right. Lastly, before we go, I just want to do the test, because obviously we've done the test earlier on without the holding powder thing, and it came out like this on the paper, on the envelope, sorry, on the paper. This is so raw. Anyway, okay, right, now with a fresh white envelope again. That's got nothing on it, as you can see. Yeah, right, do it again. Right, see what we have here? Can you see this? Can you see? Now you heard me hitting my face with this. You definitely heard me hitting my face with that, and you can, as you can see, there's a massive difference there. So I'd say that, yeah, there we go. Without the powder, without the setting powder, and with the setting powder. Okay, and that's that. So you know, whether it's smudge resistant, as I said, without it, if I smudged it like this without the setting powder on, then I'd have, my face would be seen underneath, more or less. It would make it fade quite a lot, but it would still be there. And with this, obviously, it stays a lot better. But obviously you get more of a matte finish. And I find as the day goes on, especially if you're going out and it's somewhere that's quite hot or it's quite a hot day, I would say the setting powder is what you need, because without the setting powder, you just start melting and you look really melty sometimes. I hope that has, I hope that has helped someone feel like now they can try something and it may work. I'm not saying it's definitely going to work, but it 100% works for me. However dark my face gets, however dark my blemishes get, it always evens me up. You know, I can't say I've ever tried it and it hasn't worked. Oh no, the only time it hasn't worked is when I didn't blend it properly. So when you put it on your hand, you have to make sure you blend it till it's creamy, because if it's not creamy, it doesn't go on properly. And if my face isn't smooth like now, and it actually is kind of inflamed, not inflamed, sorry, I don't put it on if it's inflamed, or if it's, what's the word now? It's like kind of bumpy, like it has allergies more or less, then I find that if you don't make it all creamy in your hand and warm it up a little bit, when you put it on, it doesn't spread nicely. So you need to make sure you've warmed it up a bit so it spreads nicely. And yep, that's about it. So I hope that's helped. I hope that you found that really helpful. Let me know how you get on, etc. And sorry about when I was messing up and all that. I'm just a normal person trying to show people what I do, and I hope that it helps. So my name is Chardy. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.